Welcome guys to another Spider Sam Vlogs. We are back in Universal this weekend. We're home. My husband's behind the camera. Say hi.
Hi.
And today we're at Universal Orlando's Passholder Night for the first time ever. They had it last year and we weren't able to book a reservation, but we were able to do it this year, so we're super excited. And we're here for early check-in, and we're gonna see a bunch of Halloween Horror Night stuff too, up and decorated as well. And it's gonna be a good day. It is very hot, so we need to find water, we need to find check-in, and let's get our day started.
So we're in, we got our magnet.
We got our mummy magnet is going on our fridge, and we got Poe.
Cool.
Poe's out here
I need to get into AC, bro.
Yeah.
It's hot, bro. I love you, Poe, but damn, it's hot.
So what's cool about Passholder Night is that they have a bunch of exclusive meet and greets, and like a lot of them throughout the night tonight. So we'll be able to see that, see exclusive merch, exclusive food that you can't get during the day. So we're excited for this nonetheless. It's just, this is really hot. Like, I don't think we've been here when it's this hot in a long time.
So we're here, we're in. Sam's doing her thing, but hopefully you can hear me. So this is probably where Jack will be, and then Oddfellow. But this is super cool to see all this early. We typically like to come see it anyways. But we're here for Passholder Night, so 2 birds with 1 stone. Now we're popping up to like...
We will probably explain in a different like moment when we sit down how we feel as Christians about Halloween Horror Nights. I guess if you can tell, it doesn't bother us, but we'll have another sit-down conversation about personal convictions with HHN specifically as Christians and how we go about it and what we do about it, in case you're interested in that. So
here's Jack's area, so this is going to be for the icons, and then we have Stranger Things. We got Hellraiser. I've never ever seen any of them, but they'll be here this year. And Sinners. This is going to be Ozzy Osbourne. It's going to be super cool. And there's Evil Dead Burn, which apparently was a huge flop. And those are the main IPs. It's super cool. Right now, we are trying to find some sort of like little keychain thing that is for annual pass holders. I have no idea where it is though. So we kind of have to figure things out here. This is our first year doing
on days like today, we highly recommend getting a freeze pop at Freeze Ray Pops.
Yep, we had one already.
So delicious, so refreshing, and we already had one because it's so, again, if I haven't said it, it's hot.
Yeah.
That's all I'm like thinking about right now.
Probably the hottest day that we've ever come to this park, and I'm wearing all black.
Our Universal annual Passholder keychain. I love it. Me as a bag charm girly.
Open it.
It's really high quality too. I love it. I think it's a wristlet. Yeah, it is. That's awesome. So yeah, I think out of everything they've given away is probably my favorite so far.
And here's where the tribute store is going to be this year, finally back in its rightful place. That's where they had it last year, was Booty Cheeks, and it was kind of lame. So glad they're putting it back. And then Jack will more than likely have maybe a show here, maybe, because it seems like this is for him. This little throne, and with him actually up there, it's cool. And Chance will be making her return as well with him.
Basically like Harley Quinn, but HHN, and she's coming back this year, so that's super cool and it's super exciting. I mean, at least it seems like she is, because it is an anniversary year, so they're doing something with the icons. So fun times.
This it's like a little mini game and it has buttons. It's cool. It's gonna be cool. This is where the boy's gonna be at. Somebody just walked by and they're like, oh yeah, for Santa. That's not for Santa. It's not. It's gonna be for art. It's gonna be pretty wild. I think it's probably better this way because, which I don't know why they put it here in such a tight spot. They should have put it over there. There's going to be a bunch of people over here.
I think they were trying to separate the different categories of the clowns, because this is Terrifier, and then all of that was Killer Clowns of Outer Space. And then on the opposite side of this, where the mummy is, it seems like it's like the icons like Jack and Chance and all of those clowns. So this is, they basically extended the scare zone. the scare zone wraps around in a circle.
Yeah, so this is going to be super cool to see how they have him here instead of a roaming character, and I think this would be better for him.
I didn't know they had an Art the Clown one.
Mm-hmm.
They always do the Demogorgon. Every time it's Stranger Things, I mean, Vecna's there, but like every time Stranger Things is like come to HHN, they always like over promote the Demogorgon.
We're going into now the scare zone that nobody asked for. You know what? Still might be a hit, but so many people were upset about this. Let's see what they got. It's pretty much borderline all set up. Oh, Club Juke. I guess it's gonna be a food spot here. I just noticed that.
I really wonder what they're going to pull off with this scare zone, because Fortnite to me is like the equivalent of like throwing up a bunch of hyperfixation and regurgitating them all in the same place. I know they're probably gonna mainly do it based off of like original Fortnite characters, but like how logistically they're actually gonna pull it off is what I'm really curious about. Where would they even put the battle bus?
I would assume all the way on this side at the end, like where they had the cat lady last year.
Maybe.
It is pouring.
Felt refreshing because it was so just like.
I don't even know if you could hear us. It's
The
loud.
rain is bad now, but honestly,
loud.
I don't mind because I'm not sweating.
Yeah, it feels good.
It feels nice. The hair came up because I just couldn't take it anymore.
Yeah, but it feels good though. But it is
But
pouring crazy right now.
yeah, we've kind of been meandering around for the last like 2 hours. There hasn't really been anything to do. I think because Universal's under a lot of construction, there's just not much going on right now. Unless you're like prioritizing rides and stuff, like you can ride during like those 4 hours or like however many hours before the event starts. But we're here all the time, so you know, I don't know if it was necessary for us to come at 2.
I mean, whatever. Just to be here early and have everything set. Because
Yeah.
now everything that like we did quick, so like grabbing the little keychain and stuff like that.
Now people
People
crowding
were lining
that.
up for it, crowding, and so.
We're still trying to figure out where to get the Passholder merch because we've seen people with it, but we don't know where to get it. So we're still trying to figure that out. But in the meantime, we're stuck under this tent.
By the animal actors show. And so hopefully, I mean, I kind of wanted to be in this area anyways because Doc, Marty, and Einstein might be meeting around here somewhere. And then I think the animal actors as well are doing meet and greets. So I think
We definitely want to prioritize the animal ones.
Yeah.
Because I love them. They're so cute. So there's animal actors. There's Doc, Marty, and Einstein. And then Frank the Pug is going to be over by Men in Black. But it's like known for being the longest meet and greet line. So we're going to have to see and play that one by ear to see how we're going to do that one. Because I don't want to waste the entire event just waiting for Frank the Pug.
Yeah, not going to happen. So
That's not going to happen. So first exclusive snack of the night. Pizza pies.
Yo.
They usually only serve this during Halloween Horror Nights, and they're serving it today for pass holders. I'm so excited to eat this right now. Look at that. Don't sleep on this combination right here. I was so hungry.
Yeah, this is great. It was a super long line for it. Hey, look, Mina. Sorry, Mina's our friend's dog.
This is where the line ends for the pizza fries.
Thanks for
I guess maybe it was good that we did get here early because we were not at the front of the line, but decently enough where it wasn't too long of a wait for us. But
yeah. So what did you just do?
I just met a beagle. His name was Bogey, and he was the cutest thing ever. So they had
Insert picture here.
yeah, they had a beagle and a skunk, and I low-key want to do the skunk, but it's okay. The beagle was very, very cute. Yeah, now we're in line to meet Einstein, Doc, and Marty. Your puppet is so cool.
So cool. So, who did we meet now?
We met Doc and Einstein. He was so cutie.
That's great.
It's like Brandon. I almost got run over by a wheelchair. Look.
There they are. Cool.
The goodest boy.
Yeah.
And there's Bogey.
It's Bogey over there.
And the skunk is over there too.
They're working right now. They're getting overtime.
So I think we're gonna head back this way because that's where Glinda and Elfie are and Beetlejuice. Or do we want to do ET?
Let's ask about the pig.
The pig? Okay.
Yeah. So funny. Squidward. It's literally me.
Little Squiddy.
Oh. Look at him. Low key dabbing. Low key.
My sister and I used to watch Woody Woodpecker as kids. So that's really cutie.
Look at that. That's so cool.
They have a big old light up sign over there that says
Annual pass.
Annual pass. Obviously this is from the backside, so you can't really see it. But this is so cool. Look at the Ecto 1. Oh,
Lame.
It's from the Frozen Empire. Well, that's what my shirt is from, so.
The car is really cool though. This is gangster.
That is awesome.
I mean, she low-key kind of does like what
Sorry.
McKenna Grace, low-key. Now we're gonna go see if we can find Elphaba and Galinda.
Yes.
I wonder if it's both of them or just one.
This is the Jurassic Park one. It's Chris Pratt's character and the other lady's character.
Oh, Bryce Dallas Howard. She kind of looks like her.
Oh my gosh.
Show you guys.
Wow, she looks like her. That's really scary.
Yeah.
Something about being in the park after hours just hits so differently.
Yeah.
It's funny because I feel like, so a lot of pass holders that are here are, you could tell, are very much HHN goers. And so they're like taking pictures with the props and like looking at everything. And so it's kind of cool to see that we're not the only ones that do that.
Oh, this one might be the Raptor one. Over here, there's another Jurassic Park one.
Oh, that's the doctor from Jurassic Park.
Oh. Oh, so maybe it's just him, no Raptor?
But with the Jeep is really cool.
Do another camera flip. This is super cool. All right. And we just found our line for Elphaba and Galinda. So we're back. We just met Elphaba and Galinda.
What is going on over there?
Sam got emotional a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know. That was really sweet.
Yeah.
That was really nice. I wish it was a longer meet and greet, but they have such a long line that they don't have time to like talk, which I think is with all the meet and greets today. We'll put the picture of us with Elfie and Glinda right here.
And then
what in the
it was
world
cool
is
little
that?
Interaction. I hit her with before we left.
And then he also mentioned the talk. He was more like consciously aware of what was happening than I was. I don't know why. I was like nervous.
Yeah, because she was like, "Oh, do you want to put your bag down?" And I'm like, "Oh no, I'll toss it behind myself." And I was like, toss.
And Elfie was really nice to me. I think she saw I was trying to like situate myself.
Galinda. Yeah.
Elfie was like, "Oh, please make yourself at home. Don't be shy." And I was like, "Okay, I won't be shy."
Yeah, they were really cool. Yeah, there's like
got a DJ over here.
Going on. We're just walking around now, see what we find, see what else is out here. Annual pasture into the hat. Pretty plain.
This is like
anything crazy.
It's like trucker hat quality.
So
oh my gosh.
He's painting something.
What in the world?
His name is Brandon Thomas. He's got a few. Cool.
The Diet Coke can. Look at this, gorgeous.
Wilding out, of course he is. Look at him. What a menace. Can barely see it, but they gave us, let's see how much I can put the ISO up. There we go. My hand got shaky, but they just gave us this heading towards Hollywood. They're in the middle of doing like a show.
Check out the building.
Yeah, and then we've got, here we go. Check this out. This Scooby Gang. Super cool. Bunch of fireworks going off right now.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah. So we've already done an entire circle around We did a few things, but it's honestly not that packed, so it's pretty cool. We haven't really done much just for we were here so early, so I feel like we just kind of just waited around until the meet and greets started happening, and then just started doing that. Meet and greets are pretty cool, but that's pretty much the main thing of this is meeting exclusive characters that typically don't come out.
All right, we just got back to our hotel room. It was currently 11:42. There was a little bit of a hiccup with the buses on the way back to the hotel. Not sure what happened there. I don't know if everyone's just staying at the Dockside Summer Resort for this weekend, but that was a little bit complicated. But luckily, by the grace of God, we got on the first bus.
Yeah, we barely made it. We were literally the last 2 people on, but we're back. And it was pretty cool. I mean, it's a cool one-time thing. Capacity wasn't too bad, honestly. Everything
normal.
was like, at least if you wanted to ride something, everything was under 30 minutes. But
I would say think of it as like a grad night, but with special characters.
yeah, so it was cool to meet like the animals.
Yeah.
Which was really cool because like sometimes like that's like a VIP experience. You have to pay for some of that. So like when we met the Grinch and meeting Max, you only get to meet Max if you pay for the VIP experience.
So we ended up meeting the Beagle, the Skunk, the Saint Bernard, the Pig. We met Doc and Einstein. We met Elphaba and Glinda.
Yeah.
And that was it. That was all we did out of the meet and greet characters. We'll probably put a list of all of the characters that you can meet in the event. It's a pretty decent amount of characters that you wouldn't normally meet throughout the day. And they did have some, like they had Beetlejuice, they had the SpongeBob characters, they had the Mystery Inc. Like those are all characters you can meet in normal park hours. But it was still cool to see like Beetlejuice had like his special little phone, and that was pretty cool. I would say in terms of specialty items, they gave us a lot of like cute little freebies, which you see throughout the vlog. But in terms of like special food, there wasn't much. There wasn't much like special pass holder merch either.
Yeah, it was just pretty plain. And I think the pass holder merch is going to be available till September anyways.
Yeah.
So it wasn't exclusive to the event. It would have been nice to get something exclusive to the event, which is probably, I don't even think the pin either.
No, it just said...
maybe the pin?
Well, I overheard the team member saying that the pin and the magnet will be available until the end of September.
Okay, so the only thing exclusive about the event is just the event.
Pretty much.
Some of the food. So like
which is
the
weird.
pizza fries,
some
apple pie, and some other like cocktails that they had were exclusive just for the night. But that's about it.
And they had like DJ booths and things like that. So if that's your kind of thing, like that's always fun to do, I think, as well. We ended up leaving the event early.
Only about like 20 minutes.
It was about like 20 minutes early, just because we felt like we had already circled
done what
the
we
park.
wanted to do.
Yeah, and they were closing character lines already, so it wasn't like we could kind of jump into another one. So yeah, pretty chill event. I think I personally probably wouldn't want to get there at 2:00 again because
didn't really have to.
We didn't really have to.
And probably the only pro about that is probably because of how quick we got into the park.
Yeah.
And not having to worry about the 4 p.m. crowd, which I'm sure probably gets pretty backed up.
Yeah. And also being able to jump into a line when we wanted to, in terms like right when it hit 7, we were able to jump into the pizza fries line, which I think like if
it got backed up immediately, like after we got in line, and by the time we got our food, it was slammed. It went down by by the end of the night, there was like nobody there. You could just walk up and get pizza fries. That was probably the best thing that they had, because that's like only a Horror Nights thing.
Yeah.
So being able to get that not during Horror Nights was cool.
Yeah, and we only rode 2 rides today. We did Men in Black and we did Transformers, and it was just a chill. We're regulars, so we weren't like fiending to do everything, you know?
Yeah, I only wanted to check out Men in Black because they had just refurbished it, and we hadn't ridden it since then. And then Transformers just because.
That's his like favorite ride at Universal. I personally don't like the ride, but we do it for him every time. So yeah, I mean, I would say maybe try it 1 year, check out the exclusive stuff. And I mean, it is a free event, so it's really not like you're putting much money into it. Yeah, really thankful think we had a chill weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this is probably the hottest time of the year to go to the parks.
Yeah, it was pretty
Like
horrible.
between the months of like July and August are probably the hottest times of the year. June is still a little bit on the cooler side, but definitely if you're going to be coming, like stay hydrated, eat food, and take breaks in the AC because the heat was bad. It got a little better after the rain passed, but then towards the end,
felt good though.
yeah, and then towards the end of the night, it got really humid again. And we were both just dripping in sweat. And he's not a sweater, so that's how you know.
No sweater?
Yeah, you don't sweat. That's what I meant to say. I'm very tired.
Yeah, and I was actually sweating a lot. You
Yeah.
know, I usually don't.
So we're going to take showers now. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you watched it all the way through, thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe and give it a thumbs up if you liked it. And we also have a worship channel called Friends Who Worship that hopefully we're going to be uploading more soon. So go subscribe over there. And remember, Jesus loves you. God bless you. See you next time.